Good morning, students. Welcome to the biology class. We are going to start with the third part of the chapter, Human Health and Disease, and today we are going to discuss about the drug and alcohol abuse. Drug and alcohol abuse means when drugs and alcohol are taken for purpose other than medicinal or taken in amount or frequencies that impairs physical, physiological or psychological function. What does it mean कि जब भी कोई drug or alcohol. Drugs are basically medicines which are being given during the treatment, but when they are being taken or alcohol is being taken other than the medicinal, not for the treatment, and in the amount or frequency which is going to affect the metabolic activities of our body, they can change the physical and physiological behavior, then means that is being taken in the abnormal amount, and it is being known as drug and alcohol abuse. Classification of drugs. The first drug is opioids. Number two is cannabinoids. Then coca, alkaloids or cocaine. Then hallucinogens, tobacco, alcohol. We will discuss each and every drug in detail. So before we discuss about each and every drug, we should know the modes of drug intake, that how that particular drugs are being taken into the body. So various modes are there which we can see in this image. The first one is, that is your inhalation, that how you inhale the particular drug. The second one is your injection, that is intravenously. The third is sniffing, matlab सूंघ के लेना. The fourth one is your snorting, that you are just taking the drug through the particular straw से अंदर खींच के लेना, that is your snorting. And your fifth one is oral ingestion, and specifically for the tobacco. And the last one is the smoking. So the first is your inhalation, then your injection, then your sniffing, snorting, oral ingestion and smoking. Now we are going to start with our first drug, that is opioids. That is, example is morphine and heroin. The source is morphine is extracted from the latex of poppy plant. The scientific name of your poppy plant is Papaver somniferum, and here you can see the image of that particular plant. The bud is being there. Latex का मतलब होता है उसकी secretion, जो उसमें से जूस निकले या जो उसमें से secretion निकलता है उससे जो ड्रग बनता है, that is what called as a morphine. And heroin is obtained by the acetylation of the morphine. When it becomes chemically synthesized, it is white, odorless means उसमें कोई smell नहीं है, bitter crystalline compound commonly called smack as the form of a crystal sugar like structure is there. बहुत commonly आप लोगों ने सुना होगा smack खाते हैं, जैसे कि white sugar हो, brown sugar हो, that is what called as a smack. Mode of intake is by snorting and injection. Mode of action कि ये कहाँ पे जाके attach होते हैं and which particular system are going to be affected. They bind to the specific opioid receptors in central nervous system and gastrointestinal tract. So after they're going to be bind with them, so what particular action they are going to produce, that is heroin is depressant and slow down the body function. मतलब बिल्कुल body को slow कर देना, धीरे धीरे करना, sluggish होके काम करना. Morphine is effective sedative. Sedative का मतलब है कि उससे नींद आ जाना, and painkiller, and useful in the patient who have undergone the surgery. तो उनको pain से relieve करना, it is considered to be a very good painkiller. But nowadays it is being banned, or it is only given in a very severe cases of a surgery. So this is about the first drug, that is your opioid. Second is cannabinoid. The common name of this is your bhang. So bhang you must have heard. अभी अभी होली का festival last we have spent, so we have said वहाँ पे बहुत बार कहा जाता है भांग की ठंडाई में भांग पीना, शिवरात्रि में भांग. So that is the mode of intake, that is the oral ingestion. The sources is obtained from the inflorescence of plant, that is Cannabis sativa, and the flat tops, leaves, racings of this particular plant in the various combinations produce a very common drug, that is your hashish, charas, then marijuana. It is not marijuana, it is marijuana, and ganja. So they are very commonly the name you must have heard, that is your charas, ganja. Mode of intake is by the inhalation and oral ingestion, that is in the form of particular पत्ते पीस के खा जाना या उन्हें ठंडाई में डाल के दूध में डाल के पीना, enjoy करना, that is what called as the cannabinoids. Mode of action, they interact with the cannabinoid receptors present in the brain, and what effect they are getting, that is cardiovascular system of the body, that is going to be effect with this. हार्ट अटैक होने के चांसेस बहुत ज़्यादा होते हैं, एंड देयर अब्यूज मतलब देयर मिसयूज बाय द स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन इन द रिसेंट टाइम बिकॉज दे इंक्रीज द एफिशिएंसी ऑफ द पर्सन. सो दैट्स व्हाई दैट इज बीइंग मिसयूज. बहुत बार सुना होगा कि स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन का डोपामीन टेस्ट होता है, तो दे जस्ट वांट टू नो कि उन्होंने कोई ड्रग्स नहीं लिए बिकॉज दे इंक्रीज देयर एनर्जी लेवल. The next is your coca alkaloids, or the cocaine is there. The source is derived from the leaves and the young branches of South American plant called as Erythroxylum coca, that is your coca plant, and cocaine is commonly known as your coke or crack. Mode of intake is by sniffing or snorting, and it has a potent is a very strong stimulating action on the central nervous system and interferes with the transport of neurotransmitters, that is dopamine. So the message are not going to be received to the various parts of our body because they inhibit the neurotransmitters. So it is a strong stimulant to the CNS, means central nervous system, produce the sense of euphoria. Euphoria का मतलब होता है extreme happiness, खाम खुश होना, and increased energy. So when taken in excess, it causes headache. Then there is a, you can say the conversions are there, and hallucinations. Hallucinations का मतलब होता है imagination, कि कुछ भी सोचते रहना, कुछ भी महसूस करते रहना कि ये आ रहा है, ये जा रहा है, ये मुझे मारेगा, मुझे ये करेगा. This is what called as the hallucinations, and even the death due to the cardiovascular respiratory failure. And this is the picture of your coca plant. The next is your hallucinogens. The source is obtained from the Atropa, belladonna and dhatura. Must be knowing about the dhatura, बहुत जगह काम आता है. Then that is the LSD, that is your lysergic acid diethylamide, that is derived from the fungus, that is the Claviceps purpurera. Plants with the hallucinogenic properties have been used in medicines, in religious ceremonies and rituals. In which religious ceremony आपने सुना होगा शिवरात्रि में भगवान शिव पे हम धतूरा भी चढ़ाते हैं. तो दिस इज द रिलीजियस सेरेमनी. तो कभी कभी पूजा में भी धतूरा रखा जाता है. मोड ऑफ एक्शन, दीज ड्रग्स आर कॉल्ड एज द psychedelic drugs, मतलब जो पागल कर दे. That is called as the such type of drugs because of their effects on the cerebrum and the sense organ. These drugs affect thoughts, feelings, perception of an individual. कुछ भी सोचना, कुछ भी महसूस करना, that is the effect of that particular drug. Medically, these are given to the patient to cope up with the mental illness like depression and insomnia, मतलब जिन्हें नींद नहीं आती. So these are the images of your Atropa, belladonna and dhatura. The next very common drug जो चलते फिरते कभी भी देखा होगा लोगों को यूज करते हुए, that is your tobacco. The source of that particular drug is tobacco plant. Mode of intake is smoked in the form of a cigarette, chewed, that is in the form of a gutka, and they are used as snuff also. Mode of action, it has nicotine, that is the main chemical which is being present as an alkaloid which stimulates the adrenal gland to release the adrenaline or non-adrenaline, which in turn increase the blood pressure and heart rate. are the pictures of your tobacco plant. This is a green tobacco plant. Along with that, you are having a particular fresh form of the tobacco. Effects, very important. Number one is smoking increase the chances of lung cancer, bronchitis, emphysema, coronary heart disease, cancer of throat, gastric ulcer, cancer of urinary bladder. So with the help with the smoking, because on every particular packet of the cigarette that is written that is the smoking is injurious to health, but still the people are taking it. So smoking that increases the chance of the lung cancer because we use by the smoking, and that particular smoke enters to our lung, they block our alveoli, and that is what causes the emphysema. Smoking leads to increase in carbon monoxide content of the blood, reduces the concentration of heme-bound oxygen, as a result of which the oxygen deficiency in the blood is created. So this is very important point. With the intake of the smoke, or you can say with the help of tobacco during the smoking, carbon monoxide content increase, oxygen content decrease, so that becomes difficult in your breathing. Chewing of tobacco causes the oral cancer, which becomes fatal in the extreme condition, means they may cause the various death of a person. तो बहुत सारी एड्स आती हैं कि तंबाकू खाना, स्मोकिंग करना सेहत के लिए हानिकारक है. हर कैप्शन आता है नीचे लिखा हुआ. So we should be very careful about all these things. We should not ignore them. The next is your alcohol. That is oral intake. Alcohol has an anesthetic effect on the nervous system, affecting the cerebrum, cerebellum and other parts. आजकल में भी जैसे ही अल्कोहल की शॉप्स ही ओपन हुई है, you must have seen a long queues around it. It means that is completely addicted to them. They are so much dependent. Why so? Because they make us euphoria. Euphoria का मतलब होता है, मैंने पहले भी बताया, खाम का खुश होना, extreme happiness. पैपिक अल्सर, गैस्ट्रिक कार्सिनोमा मतलब पेट का कैंसर, हेपेटाइटिस, लिवर फेलियर, लिवर सेल कार्सिनोमा, लिवर खराब हो जाना, लिवर का कैंसर होना. These are the effects by intake of alcohol. But still the people are taking it because that gives them a euphoria, that gives them a good, you can say the impression की थकावट दूर हो जाती है, रिलैक्स हो जाते हैं. और इसके अलावा इनके साइड इफेक्ट भी बहुत सारे हैं. So these all about your drugs, in which we have discussed about their source, about the mode of intake, the action as well as the effect. So with this particular headings you have to learn them. You have to learn the scientific names of the sources too. So this is the image in which you can see the chain, that how the person is being addicted to the alcohol. So our next lesson will be on dependence, that is the addiction of our particular drugs, what are their after effects and what are their preventive measures, and that will be the last lesson of this particular chapter. Till then, stay home, stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you. Goodbye.